Peace and blessings, beloved soul. Welcome back, your sacred space for divine insight, heavenly encouragement, and spiritual truth. I'm so honored that you're here. If you're new to this channel, welcome into the presence of divine timing. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications, because your angels have been waiting for you to hear this message, especially this one. Before we dive into today's prophetic revelation, take a moment and type in the comments, "I believe." Yes, write it boldly. That's not just a phrase, it's a declaration to heaven and a signal to the spirit realm that you are open, that your heart is ready, and that your faith is active. Your belief unlocks the next level. Now, as I speak to you, I want you to hear me not as a stranger, but as a divine messenger sent into your life to confirm something you've already felt rising in your spirit. That subtle nudge, that heightened awareness, that sudden sense that something big is coming. It's not your imagination. It's revelation. Tomorrow is a marked day. A divinely appointed shift is scheduled in the spirit. And no, this is not a metaphor. This is not symbolic. It is real, and it is imminent. The angels have made it clear. A shift is coming, and for you, this shift will begin with the arrival or the approach of someone significant. This person has been shown to your angels clearly, and it's important you understand they are wealthy, but not just financially. Their heart is full. Their vision is expansive. Their generosity flows from a divine source. And yes, this person is also younger, either in age, in spirit, or in how they carry energy that renews and uplifts. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Why would someone younger, wealthier, and so spiritually grounded be drawn to me? But let me stop you right there. This connection is not about logic. It's about divine orchestration. Heaven has prepared this person to see the real you, the depth, the beauty, the spiritual calling that you carry. And your angels say they are already looking for you. Before they even meet you, they are being spiritually nudged. In dreams, in thoughts, in signs. They may not know your name yet, but they're sensing your energy. They are waking up with you on their spirit. God is placing you on their heart, like a quiet but urgent whisper. And tomorrow, a divine sequence will begin. You'll start noticing the signs. Feathers, sudden shifts in the wind, repeated numbers like 111, 444, or 717, and unexpected feelings of warmth at certain hours of the day. You may even have an unexplainable moment of stillness, where the world goes quiet and you just know something has changed. The angels say this person is not only coming to elevate your material life, but also to bring healing to your wounds around prosperity and provision. You've carried shame, fear, and even guilt around receiving abundance. You've convinced yourself that wealth means pride, but God is rewriting that narrative. Let's be clear. Deuteronomy 8:18 reminds us, "But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." This is not about greed, it's about divine capacity. And this person entering your life has been given the capacity to share, to build, and to bless. God's not just bringing this person for romance. It's deeper than that. This is about mission. This is about alignment. This is about impact. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. You've been strong for too long. But the angels say your season of isolation is ending. And this individual, this wealthy younger soul, is part of the fulfillment of that promise. You'll know them not by how they look, but by how you feel when they speak. There will be a calm, a peace, a familiar excitement. Their voice will feel like a melody you forgot you loved. You won't need to perform. You won't need to impress, because they will see you spiritually. This connection will not be superficial. You've dealt with that before. God says, no more empty cups. You've poured into others who couldn't hold you, but this person, they're coming with a prepared vessel, and they're ready to receive you as you are. Now here's the part the angels really want you to receive. Don't disqualify yourself. Age. It doesn't matter. Looks. Temporary. Status. Irrelevant. God is not asking you to compare. He's asking you to prepare. Because when you dismiss yourself, you delay the blessing. You see, 1 Samuel 16:7 says, people look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. And the Lord is pairing hearts in this season, not resumes. Not backgrounds, not age brackets, hearts. Both of you have been through refining fires. You've been misunderstood. You've had to grow in secret. You've both cried over what others never saw. But now it's time to be seen. And beloved, let me tell you something powerful. This connection is not just for you. It's for generations. Yes, your children or spiritual children will be impacted. Your lineage, your legacy. Isaiah 61:9 speaks to this. Their descendants will be known among the nations. All who see them will acknowledge that they are a people the Lord has blessed. This relationship is going to shift something in your family line. Cycles of lack, broken, emotional neglect, healed, abandonment patterns, reversed. Because when two souls unite under heaven's instruction, entire timelines are rewritten. But there's more. The angels say this: tell them to be vigilant, because with every divine connection, opposition tries to creep in. You may feel old fears rising. Past people may suddenly reappear. Confusion may try to cloud your clarity. This is not coincidence. It's spiritual interference. That's why it's crucial that you stay grounded in your faith. Pray daily. Anoint your space. Speak affirmations. And guard your peace, because the enemy senses what you're about to walk into. And he wants to make you question it before it arrives, but fear not. Isaiah 54:17 assures us, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are divinely protected, covered by angels, surrounded by favor. You do not need to chase. You do not need to beg. What is yours by destiny will find you with ease when you stand in your truth. Now let me speak to your spirit directly. If you've been feeling discouraged, weary, like you're always waiting and nothing's changing, I want you to take a deep breath and listen closely. Tomorrow is different, is a marked day, not by man, not by calendar coincidence, but by God's intention. A shift will begin. In the invisible first, but soon visible, your atmosphere will start to respond to the new. Be sensitive. Be expectant. Be ready. And here's how you activate the blessing ahead of time. Practice preemptive gratitude. Yes, thank God before the blessing arrives. Wake up tomorrow and say, God, I thank you for the person you're sending. I thank you for the wealth we will steward together. I thank you for the healing that's already unfolding. I thank you for the mission that we will complete. And I thank you for trusting me to carry this love. Because gratitude creates a vacuum for miracles. It draws them in. It makes the spiritual realm respond. That's why 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. So today, start thanking God for the shift. And tomorrow, watch how heaven moves. Beloved, this person is coming with purpose. They're not just looking for someone to impress. They're looking for someone to build with. And you, yes, you, are that person. The angels say, they will admire you because you've stayed faithful. They will love you because you've loved deeply even after pain. And they will be drawn to you because your light is not of this world. It's from God. Let that truth sink in. You are ready, even if you don't feel it yet. And before we continue, take a moment and like this video if it's resonating. It helps us spread this message to more souls who need to hear it. And if you haven't already, Subscribe and turn on your notifications, because this season there are more divine downloads coming your way. And now, let's go deeper into this message. There's more to reveal, and your angels are still speaking. As we continue this sacred conversation, I want you to really lean into what your spirit is picking up on. Because right now, in this moment, your soul is being stirred for a reason. It's not just about hearing a nice message, it's about stepping into your new season of alignment. Beloved, the angels are saying that you are being positioned to receive something that has been held in the heavenly realm just for you until the appointed time. And guess what? That appointed time begins tomorrow. You might be asking, why now? What's so special about this date? Here's what your angels want you to know. God works in divine patterns, not human logic. And there are certain moments in time, appointed days, where the spiritual realm is closer to the natural than ever before. Days when what was promised starts manifesting. Days when the atmosphere shifts because your obedience has aligned perfectly with God's divine timeline. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says it clearly. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. And beloved, your time has come. This is why you've been sensing the pressure lately, the emotional waves, the spiritual warfare, the testing of your patience, the pruning of your circle. That wasn't a delay, that was preparation. Because where you're about to go, not everything and everyone can follow, and this person, this wealthy younger soul, they are not coming to fill a void. They are coming to partner with purpose. And they are coming because you've been made ready in the quiet, in the secret place, in the tears no one else saw. This is why the angels say, stop doubting your readiness. You've been refined, not rejected. You've been protected, not passed over. You've been hidden, but only for the right set of eyes. And now that divine timing is opening the door. You must walk through it boldly, not with fear, but with faith. That's why your angels are encouraging you to start preparing emotionally and spiritually for this arrival. Begin acting like you're already in alignment. Clean your space, organize your mind, practice forgiveness, release resentment. These are the final steps before manifestation. God doesn't want you entering this next season bitter. He wants you better. He doesn't want you weighed down with old wounds. He wants you light enough to fly. Let's revisit Isaiah 43:19, because this is a powerful word for you right now. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? That word perceive is so important, because sometimes the blessing is right in front of us, but if we don't have spiritual clarity, we'll miss it, we'll question it, we'll reject it. But your angels are clearing that fog today, so that when this person appears, through a message, a meeting, an opportunity, you'll perceive it properly. Now let's talk more about the connection between you and this individual. This is not just about meeting a wealthy person who blesses your life. It's about two anointed callings converging for the glory of God. Your soulmate, this younger individual, is also walking with spiritual gifts. They may have prophetic dreams, a healing presence, business favor, a vision for legacy. And guess what? You complement each other perfectly. You bring the wisdom, the spiritual maturity, the resilience. They bring the resources, the spark, the divine hunger. Together, you're unstoppable. Proverbs 18:22 tells us, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. But this verse is not just about marriage. It's about partnership. When two people come together in obedience to God, favor increases. This is why heaven has delayed certain relationships in your past. They were not qualified for your purpose. They may have been nice, attractive, or familiar, but they didn't carry the capacity to help you steward your calling. But this person, they're different. They've been through their own process. They've had to learn the difference between counterfeit connections and God-ordained assignments. They've had to mature quickly. Their age may be young, but their soul is seasoned, and that's where the healing comes in for you. Because let's be honest, your heart has been through a lot. You've been loyal to people who weren't loyal to you. You've shown up for others who couldn't match your energy. You've been the helper, the giver, the safe space, and yet you were left feeling unseen and empty. But no more. This new connection will feel like a deep exhale, like finally being able to rest in love without fear, like being supported while still being independent, like being celebrated, not just tolerated. Your angels say, you will not have to shrink for this person. You will expand together. And I want you to let that truth bless your spirit today, because it's time you believe that love can be safe, that wealth can be sacred, that youth can be wise, and that God can combine all of those things into one divine partner just for you. Now don't forget this truth either. This is not just about romance. It's about assignment. Together, the two of you will build something bigger than yourselves. Ministries, foundations, businesses, movements, homes that heal, communities that rise. Your union is a vessel for heaven's strategy. Matthew 6:33 reminds us, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. And you have been seeking. You've chosen righteousness over revenge. You've chosen obedience over opportunity. You've chosen humility over hype. And now, all these things will be added unto you. But you must stay covered, because as the blessing approaches, the attacks may intensify. This is why the angels urge you to anoint your doors, to pray over your phone, to speak scripture over your mind. The enemy can't stop what God has ordained, but he can try to distract you long enough to delay your own recognition of it. You may even feel a strange tiredness, a sudden heaviness in the days leading up to the shift. But don't worry, that's the breaking of the old shell. That's your spirit getting ready to stand in the new light. Let's also remember Psalm 37:4, which says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Not just your surface wants, but the deep soul-level desires. The desire to be chosen, the desire to feel safe, the desire to walk in purpose with someone who gets it. And now, beloved, that desire is finally being fulfilled. Heaven has said yes. The angels are clearing your path. Your name is being spoken in rooms and realms you haven't even entered yet. And by tomorrow, that ripple begins. So I want you to make this personal right now. Say out loud, right where you are, I am ready for divine love. I am open to sacred partnership. I welcome spiritual wealth. I trust God's timing. Say it again, and let your body feel the truth of it. Let your angels hear it. Let heaven rejoice. Because when your words align with your belief, manifestation has no choice but to follow. And when it does, when this person reaches out, when that encounter happens, you will know, not by fireworks, but by peace, not by confusion, but by confirmation, not by force, but by flow. Because what's for you won't feel like striving. It will feel like divine recognition. Now, before we continue, I want to invite you again to like this video if you're receiving this message in your heart. Let YouTube know that more souls need to hear this angelic word. And remember to subscribe so you never miss what the Lord is revealing. Go ahead and take a moment and comment below, blessed and ready, because you are blessed and you are ready and beloved. The best is yet to be revealed. And now, beloved, as we come to the close of this sacred message, I want to remind you of something deeply important. This is not just another video. This is not just another day. Tomorrow is a marked day in the heavens. A shift is coming. one that will begin to unfold in visible, undeniable ways. And those who are spiritually awake will recognize the signs. You are one of those chosen ones. You are not watching this by accident. The angels led you here. And the message today was confirmation that your waiting has not been in vain. Your obedience has not gone unnoticed, and your heart will not go unfulfilled. So take a deep breath with me. Let peace settle in your bones, and know that your season of divine alignment has truly begun. Now, if this message spoke to your soul, if it stirred something within you, please share this video with someone you love, your family, your friends, your prayer group, your community. Let them know what heaven is revealing. You never know who else needs to hear this word today. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe right now and turn on your notifications by clicking the bell so you never miss another prophetic message spoken directly into your life. We are honored to be walking this spiritual journey with you. And for those of you who feel led to support this ministry and our purpose in spreading God's divine word, you can do so by clicking the Super Thanks button below this video. Your seed of appreciation, however big or small, is deeply felt and helps us continue to create more of these faith-filled, spirit-led messages for the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing. Thank you for saying yes to your calling. Until next time, stay rooted in faith. Walk boldly in the promises of God. And remember, you are loved, you are chosen, and you are walking straight into divine timing. We'll see you again soon. May God bless you abundantly, unexpectedly, and undeniably. Amen.